Before I get started on the broadcast, I'm just going to wait to see if we get a few more people to come on and get into the chat room here. I see there's a couple of people coming in. So before we start this live program, this is a live program, by the way. It's not recorded. It's not Memorex. All right, my friends. Looks like we're going to wait just a minute here, just another minute or two, and we'll get started on this broadcast. This is Sunday edition of Solutions and Answers live with your breakthrough coach, Santos Jr., right out of Stockton, wonderful and temporary Stockton, California. If you're a problem gambler and you have a problem with problem gambling and you're looking for the way out, or you have some other issue going on in your life, maybe it's a small problem, or maybe it's a big problem, I don't know, but you're here. You're at the right place at the right time, my friends. Stay with me. We're going to go through this. This is a live interactive broadcast. Stay with me. I want you to turn on your belief, and we're gonna go forward here in a minute. I'm just kind of waiting for those of you that are going to come on, and we're gonna have a great program. You know what? What am I believing for today? I'm going to turn on my belief, and I'm going to ask you to turn your belief on. What am I believing for today? I'm going to believe that I'm going to speak to somebody, and I'm going to help somebody today on this broadcast. That's what I'm turning on my belief for today. What are you going to turn on your belief? If you're going to come here for the next 30 minutes, my friend, 30 minutes goes very quick. 30 to 40 minutes goes very quick. All right. What are you going to turn your belief on for? So join me here. I want to welcome Nahil and Wilson. We're going to do a proverb. And let me see what else. I want to make sure that I stay on track because I get a little distracted. Okay, is that okay? I want to stay on track today. We're going to do our best here today. We are going to do our very best today. I'm excited to be here. I got my new microphone. Maybe you guys can tell. Hopefully, can you hear me? Can I get a thumbs up? Can you hear my voice? I know last time somebody said in one of my videos, hey, we can't hear your voice. Can you hear? Wilson says, hello, everyone. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Nahil says, hi. My friends, we are here. Listen, if you've got a problem, I am live, and you are at the right place. Yes. Santos, none of that. Like this, Santos. Santos, like this. Yes, you are at the right place. Why? Because you all right. Let me see. What do we got? Hey, I want to give you guys something here. If you're here, I want to share like 4 or 5 little tips for you if you're here. Because again, 30 minutes is going to go by very quick. I'm going to share with you just 5 little tips that you can use right here to get the most bang for your buck. Let me ask you a question. You want to get the most bang for your buck? Or do you want to waste your time? Honestly. You want to get the most bang for your buck. Come on, folks. There's people on here. You got it. There's people on here. You're hiding. Don't hide. Come out. By the way, you can always send me an email if you got an issue that's bigger than maybe putting it on the screen here. You can always send me an email right there. All right. By the way, join the tribe. Join the tribe, the Soldiers of Self-Mastery tribe. Stay in touch with me. I will be sending letters to you directly throughout the week, and your faith is going to grow. Your belief is going to grow. Your belief is going to grow just from that little letter that I send you. So stay with me. Stay in touch with me. I'm going to read one proverb, and of course, you get a couple of free chapters of my book. If you want to change again, if you're here, because if you're here and don't waste your time. You know what? I'll tell you, don't waste your time with anything you do, because your time is valuable. Your life is valuable. Somebody said the other day to me, it's not about time. It's actually about your life. If you're gambling, if you're gambling your life away, yeah, you're losing your time. You're giving your time away. But what else are you really doing? You know what? You're beating yourself up. You're beating your life up, because gambling, any addiction for that matter, will take a toll on your life. So let me give you just a couple of things that you can think about while you're here with me on this program so that you can get the most bang for your buck. Number one, my friend, when you're here, turn on your belief. Believe for something. Okay, this is a little bit of this program here is a little bit of an unusual program. It's a little different than other live broadcasts out there. And it's obvious. It's obvious. I'm a different person. I don't care to be like everybody else. I want to be, and I'm going to be Breakthrough Coach Santos Jr. And the motive of Breakthrough Coach Santos Jr. is to help you on the other side, man. I could be doing other things right now with my 30 minutes. I could be, but I'm here to pay it forward, because you know what? I'm free. I'm free, and I'm living a gambling-free life. I love life. I'm full of energy. I'm full of creativity and ideas, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to waste my life anymore. Too many years I was in the casino wasting my life, wasting my time, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So when you come to this broadcast, expect something good to happen. Turn on your belief. Number one, be on time. I start these broadcasts at 4 p.m. 30 minutes goes very quickly. This is Sunday edition of Solutions and Answers. There's going to be a Tuesday edition. There's a Friday edition. It's 30 minutes. Tuesday, it's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday's edition of Solution. Listen, bring your problems. Bring your blanket. Bring your pen. Bring your friend. Bring your mind. Because this is where you are going to find something that's going to help you step forward. It's going to be like a neon light that's going to light up for you. Okay, you can take notes. If you're here, be present. If you're not here, you're wasting your time. Listen, what problem do you have? Right? Why are you here? Why am I here? What problems do we have? What problem do you want to conquer immediately? When was the last time that you went into a broadcast and somebody looked you honestly and said, you know what? What's your problem? I'm going to help you. What's your problem? I'm going to help you solve it. Think about it. Okay? Participate in this program. Participate. That's how you grow. You're gonna take some notes. You're gonna participate, ask questions, and my friend, you know what? Take action and look at what you're writing down. Think about that. People are wasting their lives. People are wasting time. And, 30 minutes, we can take 30 minutes of our time and do something very, very marvelous with it. All right. There's my tips. What's next? My proverb. Just read my proverb, and then I want to acknowledge those of you that are here. I want to thank, you know what? You're brave to come here. You're brave to come on this program because I don't know, something just about me. And I just love coming here, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. It is a privilege and an honor. Let me read the proverb because this is something that we all battle with. And then I want to take your questions on. I want to take your question. I want to help you solve your dilemma today. Believe with me. All right, let's read out of the proverb here today. Having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness. Let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness. That word filthiness doesn't sound good, does it? And I know I have filthiness in my life. Now, it may not be the filthiness that you might have, because we all have filthiness, and we all got to get, we got to get right, man. Either you get right or you're going to get left. All right. And it's of the flesh and the spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. Let me tell you something, my friend. One of the reasons why you are losing your battle, if you are a problem gambler, and in particular, we're here to deal with the problem gambling issue. That's why we're really here. But I'm willing to take any challenge, any question, any problem that somebody presents to me. Your problem is in your flesh. Your spirit is willing. Man, the spirit wants to go. The spirit wants to fight, But the flesh, what does the flesh want? The flesh wants to do all the filthy things, right? Gambling, have a love affair with these casinos. If you're in business and you are the flesh, if you're in business and you're doing things in the flesh, what is it? You don't care about your customers. You're all about you, man. It's all about your flesh. When you do things in the spirit, you're paying it forward. You're thinking about other people. And sometimes your kindness will be taken advantage of. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you're going to lose big, my friend. That's okay. Sometimes you're going to fall flat on your face. That's okay. All right, my friends. Nahil Wilson, candy-coated poison. There's Stephen. It's midnight in Scotland. I send greetings to Scotland. Thank you for taking some time to be here, Stephen. I truly hope that you are doing super fantastic, terrific, and over the top, my friend, over there in Scotland, in spite of all this madness that's happening around you. Stephen, Motorized Bicycles, welcome. Good afternoon. Good to see you here. I enjoy having Stephen or Jim. He always has something very delightful to say here. The gold. By the way, my friends, if you're not subscribed, if you're not a part of this tribe, you're missing out. You're missing out on my letter that goes out every week. I'm going to encourage you to subscribe right there on your screen, okay? The gold is in the mind. Fortune is in the ideas. Breakthrough are within. Exactly. You want to break that down a little bit more, Jim? I'll bring that up on the screen. The goal is in the mind. Fortune is in the ideas. Breakthroughs are within. Very well said. Very good. Very good. I'm wondering if maybe Nahil Johnson has a question for me today, a challenge. Wilson says, hello, everybody. Okay, we've got candy-coated poison here. Let me see. How do you get over losing huge amounts in the past, like 6 figures. How do you, well, just like everything else in life, Candy, you know, if you look at your life, I'm sure that you've been through so many difficult challenges in your life and you're still here. So you've made it through them, right? It's the same way. Gambling is just a little bit of a different environment. Well, I shouldn't say a different environment. Gambling is just a darker environment that we put ourselves into. We allow ourselves to be programmed into. And, you know, I'm going to share something with you guys here. I see, and it has to do with what you're asking, Candy. Hopefully I've answered a little bit there for you. Listen, if you ask me a question and I don't get it, if you know, because we're not going to find everything all on this program. There's too many of us, and sometimes I get a little bit of an audience. That's why I ask you, if you want to listen, if you want to, I offer one-on-one coaching. If you have the ability to invest in yourself and you want to do something transformational, something that's going to take your life to a whole nother level, I'm going to encourage you to think about coaching with me. All right. I'm not going to preach too much on that. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the program. But I'm going to get that here today. You know, I was cruising downtown Stockton. The weather was beautiful, man. I had some music on. I had my sunroof in my car. My whole top of the roof of my car is glass. I had that all pushed back. My windows were down, and I had my music, and I was just focused. I was thinking about this program is what I was doing, and I was driving. But here's something that, and this ties into problem gambling. To the problem gambler that needs to hear this, because the warning signs are all around you. The warning signs are all around you. Well, I was driving. The warning signs were all around me this morning, right? But I wasn't really paying attention. It was a beautiful drive. The wind, it was warm, over 100 degrees, I believe, earlier. You know, and I'm cruising, music, not too loud, but it was loud enough. And I was kind of going in and out of lanes a little bit, using my signal lights, because my car will not let me, the technology in the car, you know, if you go to switch lanes. So what happened was I ignored the signs that the traffic was slowing down around me, and I was actually focusing on my notes for this program. I know better. Okay. The warning signs were all around me. Here's my little note that I was kind of focusing on. Because of technology, and I'm grateful. See, we all make mistakes. I'm not ashamed to say this because it's the truth. I fail, but I learn from my failures very quickly. And you better learn from your failures very quickly. I went through a red light, and by then it was too late for me to stop. I went through a red light. When I realized what had happened, the technology package in my car kicked in and prevented me from hitting a truck almost head on. The car wasn't coming at me. It was coming from a different direction. Now, I was shocked at the moment. You know, you go into panic, you go into shock, but I immediately caught myself because, you know, I do a lot of mind training. So I got myself out of there. I was in this intersection and I moved ahead. Immediately, I felt my spirit talking to me, trying to beat me down and all, just make me feel humiliated and all. Was I embarrassed? Sure, I was. I'm a bunch of cars around and almost have an accident. But immediately, I snapped right back to myself and I said, Santos, I started talking to myself. I got myself out of that train of thinking that I was going into, and it would have been a little bit depressive. But I immediately bounced back. So see, problem gambler, the warning signs. And of course, the technology, it's good to have technology in your car, because if it wasn't for the technology, you know, we've got all these tools. We've got all kinds. I'm a tool. I am a tool. I'm a tool. Santos, you're a tool? Yeah. Have you ever heard somebody say that? I remember somebody said that negatively. This guy's a tool. Well, I'm a tool, but I'm a positive tool. And we've got all of these tools around us. But if we ignore the warning signs, look at this is an excellent program where you can come here and you can find people are charging money for this program, just like this one, where you come and you ask questions and you find solutions. I'm not doing it, not yet. Okay. But here's the thing. I'm going to ask you to take advantage of the warning signs. I'm going to ask you to take advantage. Get the most bang for your buck. Get the most bang for your buck, my friend. I'm glad that you're here. Keith Robinson, welcome. My apologies for being late. Well, that's fine. We're here. Like I said, 4 p.m., my friends. On Tuesday, I'm going to be on this live broadcast, not recorded, but live. Yes, live. Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. I want to help you. All right. Jim says, close your eyes and think about where you want to be, and ideas will come. Ideas will come. Fortune, opportunities, health, imagination will take you there. Yeah, you can close your eyes. And, right now, if I wanted to take a trip to Hawaii, because I've been to Hawaii numerous times, right? Was in the military. I got my eyes closed. But I'm a meditator, so I'm used to this. Most people can't close their eyes and meditate. They have a problem. Their brain is like scattered, right? They can't. You have to discipline yourself. Now, if you want to learn how to meditate and you want to coach, I'm available, okay? I'm your breakthrough coach. But it's amazing. So thank you for bringing that up. Here's something that I want to share with you if you're a problem gambler, and I share these tips all the time. Every morning, I'm coming out with a book that's going to share these ideas. Every morning before the sun comes up, listen, if you have a problem gambling where you're losing money, where you're going to the casino frequently, maybe you're losing $3,000 or $4,000 a month, and you're feeling depressed, you're feeling sick, your job is being affected, maybe you're affecting your family with this. Listen to me, pay attention, okay? Get up in the mornings. Now, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. You can continue to ignore the warning signs. This thing is like the technology that prevented me from hitting a bigger truck this morning, okay? What I'm sharing with you is like technology. It's a tool. You wake up and thank you for sparking the idea, Jim. You wake up every morning. You take 10 minutes. Get yourself a journal. I don't want to hear excuses. No more. I honestly, I don't think you want to hear excuses either, right? And you're probably tired of the lies. I know you have conversations with people and they're sitting there lying to you into your face and you're looking at them and you're kind of wondering, man, I wonder if this person's lying to me. You feel something you feel like a feeling, right? Like something, you feel it, but you don't know. And that person's sitting there lying to you. And people take advantage of you all the time because of this. Let me tell you something. If you're a problem gambler and you're gambling, people take advantage of you. You may not be aware of it, but people are taking advantage of you. Why? Because you're hypnotized. You're in a different state of mind. You're not thinking like you would if you weren't hypnotized. So my goal is to hypnotize you in the right direction. Can I hypnotize you? Let me see a show of hands. If you're going to let me hypnotize you so that you can become successful, so that you can break and annihilate that problem gambling and live a life where you're happy, where you feel secure, where you get up on Saturday mornings, man, and you are like, wow, hard to believe that I'm free. Anyways, all right. Mind, mouth, power. Okay, let me see. Feel like a damn fool, Santos. Okay, my friends, let's keep this positive. Listen, let's keep this positive. This is a program where you can come here and ask your question. This is not a confession booth. If you need a confession booth, you need to go to the Catholic Church, my friend. Right? I understand some of you guys are having problems. Listen, this is not, don't come, and I'm saying this because you don't need to rehash what happened to you yesterday. Why? You puked all over yourself yesterday, right? You threw up. It was really nasty. It stunk. Why do you want to remember that today? Why do you want to smell that puke again? You want to see those big chunks that you blew up? I'm talking about the problem that you had in the casino and you lost your money or whatever. I was talking to a client, possible client early, 3,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds a month. You know, come on, guys, man. This is, hey, you got to wake up. You got to wake up. Time is moving. We've come to the end of the hour here. I'm going to be here for just a few more minutes. Let me see. K6. Hey, I like that one. I made it handsome. Are you handsome? Or is it me? It's me. Sometimes I look at myself and I say, yeah, I think I'm handsome. I'm a hamster. Hey, have fun with yourself. You know what I mean? Have fun with yourself. Enjoy. Now, we're talking about the mornings. Meditation. I forgot. See, I got distracted. Take that morning time and meditate. Okay. You got a problem with gambling? Meditate. Close your eyes like Jim said earlier. Thank you, Jim, for reminding me. Take 10 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the morning where you close your eyes. It's all dark and you start thinking, okay, what are you going to think about? Santos, what is it that I need to think about? Well, what do you think you need to think about? Think about it with me. I'm going to put the challenge on you right here. Think about it. What is it that you need to be thinking about if you go into a meditation play? What would you like to be thinking about? Man, I got myself into a meditative state just thinking about this. What is it that you want to do? What do you want? You want to continue? If you go into your meditation, you want to talk about the problems that you're having with gambling, or do you want to talk about the solution? You know, what is it that you need to be doing? What is it that you can do right away, immediately, to get you going out of that problem gambling, right? Meditation is powerful. You do it, it'll change your life. If you don't do it, it won't change your life. It won't do anything. Dr. Donut. All right, Dr. Donut. Hi, Coach Santos. My brother's an alcoholic. By the way, welcome to Solutions and Answers. Nice to have you here today. Sunday edition. My brother's an alcoholic. Can you give me some tips on how to help him? Well, that's a pretty neat name there, Dr. Donut. You must be a really healthy person. First of all, my question to you is, I would ask, is your brother showing signs of wanting help? Is your brother showing signs of wanting help? That's the first question that I would ask. Because sometimes we feel sorry for our family members. We feel sorry for them. It's one thing to empathize with a family member. It's another thing to feel sorry for them. Right? We don't want to feel sorry. Do you feel sorry for yourself? Have you ever felt sorry for yourself? What does that feel like? Boy, you know what? Man, that really gets you going, huh? It really fires you up when you feel sorry for yourself. Doesn't it? No. So you don't want to feel sorry. You want to have empathy. One of the best things that you can do if you have a family member one of the best things that you can do if you have a family member, and by the way, I thank you for coming here and asking for advice, is educate yourself. Because sometimes if you're trying to help and it's backfiring, and it's, you know what I mean by backfiring? It's making it's backfiring, right? It's making loud noises. It's popping. It's scaring you. Man, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. I'm doing all this stuff to help my brother, but it's like a ball of fire coming at me. Backfire. No. What you want to do is you want to educate yourself. Number one, educate yourself. Get around people. Learn from people that have been through it. Don't just, a lot of people write books and they do all kinds of other crap, but they haven't done it. They haven't gone through the experience. Learn from those that have done it, unless, hopefully you're not an alcoholic. But sounds like you're trying to get help for your brother. I don't think you would be. Study, learn a little bit. And here's the magical thing. Turn on your belief. Turn on your belief. I can't guarantee you that that's going to help you help your brother. But if you don't do anything, then nothing's going to help. So tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to believe. You know what, I'm going to believe for my brother, man. You know what, I've got things, I'm doing very well. I've got things going for me, my job, whatever. If things are going well, you know what, and I can meditate and I can think a little bit for my brother. I'm going to believe for him. In the meantime, I'm going to study. I'm going to figure out ways on how I can better interact with him, especially if you have a relationship with him, right? Because the more that you get educated, the more that you believe in yourself that you might be able to help your brother. Guess what? When you interact with him, that knowledge and that belief is going to help you. Instead of being forceful, there's a time to tell people to stop, right? There's a time to warn people that you have to have the atmosphere, and it has to be the right timing. I yell at some of you guys a little bit here. I do. I yell at some of you guys. And those of you that know me, those of you that are part of the tribe, those of you that are tribe members, you know that I have your heart, man. You know that I'm the real deal, man. I'm not a bullshitter. Yes, I charge for coaching. I do charge for coaching. That's how I live. That's how I make money to pay the bills, to take care of my wife and my children. Well, my children are grown up, but I have a grandchild that I provide, right? I have to feed this Soldiers of Self-Mastery is a movement. This program that you see is part of a movement. I have a YouTube channel. I have books and different things. I have an academy, a gambling academy and we've got more stuff coming. And well, I'm getting distracted here. So basically, I educate myself to be able to come here and help those of you. Now, I don't know how long I can keep this free program going. I don't know, right? The day might come where I might have to turn this program off. You have to be secure in yourself, and you have to know what it is that you want. If you want to help your brother, you can do it. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. I know for a fact that you can help your brother. But the thing is, will your brother allow you to help him? Will your brother allow himself? Would he give himself permission to step over the line in the cement? Would he give himself permission to get enough thrust, like those capsules? They have those capsules that they send out into the space station. And from my understanding, they have a portion of thrust that eventually falls away, and then the thing goes on, right? That's why coaching is so important. Coaching is like a thrust, right? And so the coach works with you. But even if you're not a coach, you can learn, you can educate yourself. YouTube, we've got books. Of course, we've got coaches. We've got webinars. We've got seminars. There's all kinds of different ways that you can educate yourself. And one of the things that I don't like doing too much free stuff, I don't like doing it, but I do it because I know that people don't take free things seriously. People don't. I've offered $1 million advice on this broadcast, honestly. The little suggestions that I made about coming here with your problems, I don't know how many of you, or one or two of you, will take this advice or these tips. I don't know. But again, I have to ask you, where else could you go with somebody that has success, somebody that knows what they're doing with their life, that's crushed gambling and other areas, and you can ask them questions about your things. And again, you might not want to ask me a personal question on here because maybe you're ashamed or you're embarrassed. And that's fine. You're a human being. I would be embarrassed and ashamed, possibly myself too, maybe. But you can send me an email. So there's no excuse. If you're going to live your life, if you're going to complain, if you're going to gamble, if you're going to throw $3,000 or $4,000 away every month, if you're going to do that, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason why you're coming to this broadcast. There has to be a reason. There has to be. Santos, again, remind yourself. See, I got to take myself sometimes, and I got to whip myself into shape, because I'll tell you, man, this body and this mind, if you don't guide it, if you don't control it, it'll guide and control you, and it'll mess you up. It'll put a whooping on you. It will. I still got a piece of my ass missing from the casino biting into me. I look down there and I shower, you know, I know maybe I'm being gross. I look down there and there's a chunk of my butt missing. No, I'm just kidding. But that's what it feels like, right? Like, man, somebody's chomping at my butt, man. I got parts of my body missing. I'm dying here. Somebody help me. I get no respect. Anyways, we're coming to the end of the program here. So give me some feedback, Dr. Donut. Please give me some feedback. If I'm helping, if I'm not helping. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, Coach Santos, for freely giving out your knowledge and experience. Thank you. By the way, I offer coaching services. We can get a lot done in 1 hour, several times a month. Of course. Laura, welcome. We're here. Can we show some love and give a thumbs up? Thank you, Dr. Donut. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm going to give myself a thumbs up for being on this program. You know, I'm proud of myself. And sometimes I brag a little bit because you're looking at a young man that, man, I was hurt. I was hurting bad. I was traumatized. I was shy. I'm an introvert. I fear things, but I take risks. And you know what really got me going? I say this all the time. What happened was when I hit rock bottom. Now, why did it have to happen that way? I don't know why it had to happen that way, but it did. And I am so grateful that it happened, because that opened doors for me. That opened doors to have a program like this where I can help you on the other side. It helped me find the coach within me. Gambling did. So, you know, we look at gambling. It's a horrible thing. Yes, it is, but it can also be a blessing that opens the door in your life. You know, maybe the reason why you're gambling is because you needed to come here and hear this message. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say what I know exactly. It's why you're gambling and what's happened in your life. But I know that it's not a coincidence that you're here. No, it's not. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's not true. If you're here, you are here because it's meant to be here. You are meant to be a part of this program. You're meant to be a part of the Soldiers of Self-Mastery movement. And I'll tell you, probably because you've been weak, like I was most of my life. Just fucking weak. Oh, part of my language, it slipped out. But weak. People would take advantage of me. See, I make mistakes. Okay, it is. People take advantage of me. Of course, in my case, it was mostly women, right? Hopefully it wasn't men, but it was women. Why? Because I was a horrible person. I didn't know how to work a relationship. I really didn't know. In fact, I still struggle today, but I'm learning a lot more. So this is who I was, my friends. People took advantage of me. They ripped me off. I was always a really nice guy, borrowed money, take money, and then the casinos, all of this. This is who I was a couple years ago. That's why I don't want to waste time. I want to make sure that if we come to this program, we benefit. You get the most bang for your buck. All right. All right. That makes me stronger. All right. Yep. It has. Thank you. So thank you. Wilson. Yeah, you're kind of, you're the learner here, Wilson, because I know you don't say much, huh? I didn't say much, but really learn a lot from you, Santos, and really do our great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had to borrow money from my friends and family this month to keep my AC, weather, buy food. I am thankful for this experience. I'm humbled and ready to work harder. You believe in yourself. Remember, next time, listen, we've got great videos coming up. I'm going to be talking about temptation. I'm going to be talking about triggers in my new videos. They're not going to be 15-minute videos. They're like 6 or 7 minutes. Watch my videos, share my videos. You know what? When you share a video like mine that touches a heart in Australia or in the UK or in Sri Lanka or in Africa, my friend, you're going to get a blessing in return. You're going to get a blessing in return. That's why I invite you to be a tribe member to this program. So thank you, Dr. Donut, Wilson, K6, Laura, Jim. Thank you for being here. Keith Robinson. And then there was a few others. Those of you, Keith Robinson, those others of you that are still watching and you don't come on the screen, you know, again, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. It's a privilege and honor to be here. Now, I've been here 40 minutes. I'm not going to go past the 40 minutes. I may go a minute. 30 minutes of this broadcast. Come prepared. Listen, you come prepared just like shopping. You're not going to go to the store and leave your wallet at home, right? You're not going to leave your list, okay? Especially if you drove 30 minutes to go to the store, the supermarket, in this COVID-19 experience. You left your mask. You left your wallet at home. You left your list. No, that never happens to me, Santos. It's happened to me a couple times, right? But I mean, that's such a silly thing. But again, come here with belief. Believe that you're going to receive something from my videos. And this is part of my gift, friends. You know, I don't know, maybe you'll understand this. This is part of my gift. Part of my gift is that I have a high level of faith. And if you draw from it, you can build your faith from what I have. See, everybody has a gift. Everybody has, some are teachers, some are coaches, some can do Forex trading. Others, you know, they'll work on an ant, right? They'll dissect an ant. They'll go to the jungles of Africa and they'll dissect an ant, and that's their gift. Why would they dissect an ant? That's beyond me. What is my gift? My gift is faith, man. My gift is teaching, and I don't even do a very good job of it, but I'm learning, right? I learn. I'm willing to do a messed up job so that I can become better. Like they say, who was it? Something worth doing is worth doing wrong, because eventually you'll end up doing it right. So, wow. That's it. All right, my friends, we're coming down to the wire. Tuesday, we'll be back here live at 6:30. Let me see what else. Oh, coaching. Listen, if you want to coach, if you need a coach, just, you know, shoot me a message. Of course, you got to want something. You got to have something, and you got to have the ability to invest in yourself, because this is like going to school. You don't go to school. You don't go to a community college or some kind of a training for free. They don't have that for free. Some of them are. But if you really want the best, honestly, if you want the best, if you want to get there, you know, you got to pay for it. You got to put some skin in the game somewhere. All right. I've given you the time. You need to subscribe, my friends. We're going to be going live a couple times a week, but I want more cooperation, and I want more participation, because if not, I'll just do it on Sundays. That's what I want to see. I want to see people hungry. I want to see people change, because again, if you come here, I don't want you wasting your time. You don't waste your time. And anything that you do, don't waste your time. If you feel like you're wasting your time, don't come. Don't go. Don't go. Again, the casino. What are you doing at the casino? You're wasting your time. Don't go there. Don't waste your time. Make up your mind. All right, my friends. I will see you on my next, like I said, be aware of the videos that are coming out, triggers and temptations. Let me see. We're going to be talking about how to deal with triggers and temptations, depression, and a few other things. I might share a couple more stories, things that I've been through that cost me some problems while I was gambling. Lessons that you can learn from. All right. Until my next broadcast, I send you faith. I send you my energy. I send you some of my wisdom. I send you some of my power. Take it. Until my next broadcast, Santos, your breakthrough coach, Santos Rolon Jr., out of wonderful and temporary Stockton, California.